Look at that. Look at that. That's a big damn tree. Good trees. Some good trees right there. Anyway, we're getting everything busted off, getting ready. We're not going to focus on any pine today. We're going to try and ride through and undercut as much of the hardwood out beneath this as I can until the pine goes to getting in the way. But hopefully there's not enough pine out there to get in the way. Major issues with our mills. One mill is actually going to give me a couple of extra loads tomorrow, but today we only have 6 loads of pine total. 6 loads of pines total to get. So hopefully this hardwood is going to come in handy here where we've got probably a load of it out right now. Hopefully we can make another 3 loads of it today, and we can still get about 10 loads of overall for the company. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a bind. I've never seen it this tight on my job for sure. Probably the last time things got this bad was 2008, 10-ish era, somewhere in there. It got tight like this back then. So we've been waiting on it. We've been thinking it was going to come sooner all summer long. It just took longer finally to catch up, I guess. All right, so let me explain our process we got working here right now so y'all can kind of get an understanding of what we got going on. As I just stated, the pine has fell through the floor. A lot of it has to do with it being dry, but also our mills having issues. So what I'm doing is I'm going through here and I'm cutting out all of the the hardwood first. And I'm doing my best to limit in the woods. Y'all can see how that little piece right there, how I bobbed a lot of the big limbs and stuff off. Mickey may want to try and cut that other fork off right there. It's probably what he's fixing to do with his saw. He's not quite far enough back to do that. What he's trying to do is he's trying to get that last little fork to bob off there. I couldn't get it in the woods with the cutter. But anyway, I'm doing a lot of the topping and de-limb, and he's just gonna cut the whole thing out in the woods. And then where Michael's coming in behind me, and we're dragging it up here to the loader. Mickey's finishing up, you know, the rougher cut stuff. Some of it, all he's doing is just picking up and putting in a pile. But we're doing a lot of the processing side in the woods. Like that one right there, the top broke out of it, but there's some limbs and stuff that I cut off the side of it. Like it's got those fuzzies on it. He's gonna put that, which that's gonna make a tie log, so he's gonna put that over here to the side. That's why he's not worried about cutting the end of it off. So I stated in yesterday's video that we're not equipped to do this job. It's not so much that we're not equipped. We don't have the proper tools, so to speak, to be doing this. But it's not that we don't know how to do this, because Mickey has done this type of logging a bunch. This is completely new to me, but Mickey has done this a bunch, and they used to do 9-10 loads a day of hardwood like this without a track cutter helping bunch stuff up in the woods like what I'm doing. So instead of the cutter just doing all the cutting and just literally just throwing down in the woods, and then bringing, you know, the skidder bringing it up here and the loader doing all the processing and merchandising, I'm doing a lot of the processing in the woods to help keep, because you don't want these big, like you can see right here, these tops that got cut out up here. You don't want a whole bunch of them tops up here. You see that tree where it's really nice and clean? You want that loader to do as little as possible with that hardwood up there, because that hardwood is hard on them delimbers. It's definitely different, that's for sure. It's not my pine, and the hardwood stuff is way more difficult to work than than the pine is. So those of y'all that stay in hardwood all the time, kudos to y'all, because this ain't playing. Time to get our first load off of the super cool track. That's what we're gonna call this one, the super cool track. This is gonna be a load of pine. So we're gonna go ahead and get a load. I really didn't want to load a load of pine out of this today, but that's just what we're gonna end up having to do to get some room over here to work our hardwood. And then once we get rid of the pine, hopefully we won't fool with no more of it today. So, look at them big old trees, son. Look at them big old things. Get out of the way, Michael. God, there's a big tree. I know some of y'all are like, you idiot, that ain't a big tree. You know what? These are big trees to me. I am not used to seeing this. I think this is the coolest thing ever. That's a big one right there. So the biggest one right there in the middle is 25 inches. That's a pretty good sized pine tree. It's definitely the biggest load of pine I've ever sent for pulpwood.
Hey, that's my feature back.
Oh!
You need to watch where you're going.
If you get out the road,
you're supposed to have your beeper on when you're backing up. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, that's what I know.
How big is this one, sir?
32.
That's 32? Golly. I knew it was big, because I had to walk around it 4 times and I still pulled the center out of it when I pushed it off the stump. That's a big pine tree, Michael.
That ain't pine.
Huh?
That ain't pine.
Oh, that's a big hardwood, Michael.
Y'all keep mixing it up.
No, we ain't said that. We're gonna edit that part out. That's a big hardwood, Michael. Yes. Y'all see where the blue paint is out there? On down that end. What he's trying to do is he's gonna try and get that up in his pull through and saw it off. I don't think he's gonna get it. That thing's heavy. He's dropping his nose down. You're gonna grab it right out here by the end where it cantilevers easy. Oh, he may get it. Oh, he needs 3 inches. Story of my life. I'm gonna try and drag it to him a little bit. Come on, come on. Oh, what's he doing now? Oh, he's setting it over. Oh, did y'all see that? How tricky was that? start calling him Tricky Mickey. Oh, come on. Spin around. Spin around, you hooker. There we go. She's in the hole. Well, she fit all the way in the hole. Get out here and watch for him. He's trying to walk at the edge. It's not wanting to slide in that knife. Woo-hoo, too far. Alright. He's gonna go ahead and cut it right there. Give us a little bit of extra. Alright, now he's gonna take that butt end of it and trim it off. And you're not there yet. Come on, Bow. Come on out. You got about a foot to go. Right there. Cut it. He just wanted to trim that ear off of it, I guess, that I put on it. Oh! Didn't really get it. One of the disadvantages to doing this, with it being so tangled up and everything, I'm sure a normal hardwood track isn't going to be like this, but you can only cut so much in this, and then you're going to have to let the skidder get in here. Like, we have this one big hardwood right there and one big oak right there. We're gonna have to get that. Michael's fixing to come in here and grab it. I've got it de-stumped and some of the top cut out of it, but Michael's fixing to come in here and grab it and then drag it out. That shear, that saw head just wouldn't go all the way through it. You're gonna have to finish. There it goes. That stump, it stood all the way back up. Watch that skidder pull that. Now see, it's on there's a big pine log out there. It's blowed over on top of that. Probably ain't gonna do it. He's probably going to go move that pine first. So that's a tie log right there. Yeah, skidder, pick that big old tree up. My God. That thing is a monster. Straight up monster. And there's big stumps everywhere because you can't get low to the ground with this head because the trees bail out at the bottom. He should get it now. Yeah. You pull it up here and let me top it.